happens. It happens.
Like probably every third time it happens.
Happened last week.
Maybe every time. It's CALEB A.M. I love CALEB A.M. I love the CALEB A.M. song.
Same.
It's nice and it's happening. And I like it. Welcome. Welcome to CALEB A.M. This is the show where we talk about Jesus.
We drink caffeine.
We answer a question.
Talk about life.
We go to class. I'm Caleb Griffin.
I'm Caleb Glad.
And this is CALEB A.M. Starting with the first thing, which was talk about Jesus. Today's verses is Romans 8, verses 34 through 38. So, no, not 38, sorry. 35, 36. Who then is the one who condemns? No one. Christ Jesus died. More than that, he was raised to life, is at the right hand of God, and is also interceding for us. Who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Shall trouble or hardship or persecution or famine or nakedness or danger or sword? As it is written, for your sake we face death all day long. We were considered to be sheep to be slaughtered. I'll keep reading because I like 37 to 38. No, in all of these things we are more than conquerors through him who loved us. For I am convinced that neither death nor life nor angels nor demons, neither the present or the future nor any powers, neither height nor depth nor anything else in all creation will be able to separate us from the love of God that is in Christ Jesus our Lord. Long verses, I guess, but good point.
Yeah.
Paul's a good writer. That absolutely nothing can separate us
From the love
from the love of God.
Facts.
Kind of whipped on him there, didn't he?
He whipped nay-nayed and dabbed on it.
He did. Well,
Yeah. The shot seemed kind of pushed my direction.
we just like put a big X on the ground where we like the tripods. I don't have to
Yeah, maybe.
worry about it. But I don't have X making materials.
You're not the X Factor.
Mm-mm.
What's next in our routine? Do you remember?
Caffeine.
I have a thing with me. That's so funny. I have one. Raging Raspberry Hibiscus.
Nice.
It's no longer hot outside, and
Yeah.
that's when I like this flavor.
Okay.
When it's hot outside, so I don't know why I chose it. Huh.
Interesting.
Weird.
I was this close to not getting an energy drink and doing coffee this morning, but I decided I wouldn't break tradition. So I got a white gummy bear. Rain. But yeah, I've never craved coffee as much as I've craved coffee the last couple of days. Like, it's been bad. I've needed some coffee, and I just haven't wanted to spend the money on coffee or woke up in time to make coffee in our coffee maker. So that's yeah. I thought about waking up an extra like 10 minutes early, putting on some coffee in the coffee maker, but I didn't. So now my hands are cold.
I haven't been drinking mine already.
Here. Can't remember the flavor profile of this one. Not my favorite.
Tastes better
Oh,
in
really?
summer. Like, those flavors really pop when it's hot outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at this point, we'd like to ask a question
We love asking questions.
that was featured on one of our Instagram polls. It was featured on my Instagram poll this week, which is just really exciting news.
Both of our Instagrams are in the description below if you'd like to follow us so you can vote on our weekly polls.
I'd say my Instagram out loud, but I don't remember it.
Let's see. I want to hear what you think, because this is if you're new to CALEB A.M, this is an ongoing joke within the show, and not a joke. It's just real.
I'm stupid, and for some reason my brain won't allow me to remember my Instagram handle.
I would like to
but I'm pretty sure there's no underscore.
There's an underscore.
There's isn't?
Always an underscore, Caleb. Always. At this point, I think you're just messing.
No, I
don't believe you.
I was about to say there was an underscore, but I thought I always guessed that there was an underscore.
You always guess there's not, and then there is.
No, there. Okay, so there is.
There's an underscore.
Okay. I won't ever be wrong again.
Until next week.
No, because I will stop mentioning it because it's embarrassing that I can't remember. But it was on my Instagram.
It was.
Instagram, which is with an underscore.
Yes.
So yeah. The question was cats versus dogs, which is kind of a long time coming.
Yeah. I don't know why we have not done it sooner.
I mean, I know why, but
you do?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm not gonna say.
Okay. Well, your poll. You got any opinions, or do I guess
you
first?
normally give opinions first?
Okay. My opinion. I do not like cats. I've met 2 cats that I like in my life. One of them's one of your cats. And then the other one was a friend Nick's cat, whose name was Chester, and he was just like really, really fat, and he never moved. And I could pet him all day, and he'd purr. He wouldn't claw or hiss or scratch or anything, like almost every other cat I've ever met in my life. And Lauren has a cat named Cleo, who I cannot stand in the slightest, and her family cannot stand her either, because like he scratches and he claws and breaks things, and he was an outside cat, and then he got attacked by a hawk, and then they had to take him to the vet and get him patched up and stuff, and now he's an indoor cat, and it drives Lauren and her family crazy because he's horrible. What else about cats? I don't know. I don't. My stepmom's cat, Millie, worst creature I've ever been around in my life. I'm assuming that that's the cat that sparked my fear of cats, was that one. I'm just not a cat person. And then I love dogs, with the exception of a couple. Dogs are sweet, they're playful, then when they get old, they're not playful, and they just want to sit there and lay with you all day. We have a dog, Schaefer, who's an idiot, but I love Schaefer because she doesn't, make me mad. She just is really stupid sometimes, and it's kind of funny, and sometimes it's annoying when she's stupid. But yeah, I love dogs. I want a golden retriever one day, and I'm gonna name him Peter Barker. So with that being said, I do think most people are dog people. I don't think people have the aversion to cats that I have. But I do think most people prefer dogs over cats. I'm gonna say it's like a 68-32 poll for dogs.
Oh man, sorry, I burped.
I did too.
Oh.
Sorry.
You were correct that dogs was over cats, but it was way more, which is why I was saying that I knew why we hadn't done this poll.
Because you're a cat person.
I thought it was gonna be obvious that dogs would win because like everybody's a dog person.
Yeah.
It's only the cool people that are cat people.
I'm a cool guy.
I don't think you are.
I am.
I'm just kidding.
It's okay. No, it's fine.
Most people are dog people,
Yeah.
so I thought it was just going to be way too obvious of a poll and kind of a waste of a guessing thing. But I figured you were going to guess a larger percent, but it was 85 to 15.
I didn't think it'd be that large, honestly.
As was just mentioned, I am a cat person. I hate dogs with a passion. They definitely make my top 2 least favorite animals, not counting insects, if those count.
I would count those, because they would be my number 1.
Insects in general would be my least favorite, and then
that's what I'm
probably
saying.
dogs.
Dogs would be my top 10 favorites, but
Cats are in my top 10 favorites.
that's cool.
Cats are my favorite animals that can, like, realistically be a pet. Because, like, I'd have a pet penguin if I could, but that's not realistic.
But you can. If only.
If only. I used to have dreams about having a dolphin in my pool, but that's also not realistic.
You could sponsor a penguin.
Yeah, I could. But,
If
yeah.
I'm rich enough to do that, I would sponsor, like, every animal at the zoo. Because I love zoo animals, but
Real.
they're... You
But-
can't have them as pets.
No, not really. But yeah, I think cats are just the greatest. They purr when you pet them, which is adorable. They don't slobber everywhere. They don't poop in the house. They don't run away. They don't run away as actively.
One of Lauren's cats ran away.
Yeah.
2 of them did, actually. One of them came back.
Some cats run away, but then they just either come back or they die, and that was their goal. They go out to die.
Lauren thinks that the cat that ran away met a lady cat.
I just know in my experience with dogs, our dog Zeke, if he got out, I had to waste my entire day running around chasing him, and when I finally caught him, it was like, for what? He's not fun. He doesn't listen to commands. He doesn't do anything. He just smells bad and barks like an idiot. And that's like every dog ever. I've never met a dog that smells good. 80% of dogs don't listen to the commands. The only dogs I've ever met that are well trained are the Clardy's dog, sometimes,
I like the Clardy's dog.
and Jack's dogs. Like,
I haven't met Jack's dogs, but I'd like to meet Jack's dogs.
I like Jack's dogs. Like, he has a dog right now that him and Caroline got, and that's like his only dog that is him and Caroline's. His name is Milo. He's a good boy. He does stink because he's a dog and his fur is oily, so I have to wash my hands after I pet him. But that's just a dog thing. That's another reason I don't like dogs. But he's a good boy.
Yeah.
So there are some exceptions. I like some dogs, but
You would like Lauren's dog.
most dogs I despise because they stink. I don't like how they never leave you alone. Cats, they just sit on you, and it's like they can feel when you don't want them anymore, and then they just get up and leave. Dogs just never stop berating you, and it's so annoying, and they're so hard to deal with. You're like, you gotta play with them for 5 hours a day, brush them 30 times, make sure you shower them once a minute. Obviously, I'm being hyperbole, but you don't have to do any of that with cats. They just sit there and look cute, and you feed them, and then they're so much more fun to play with, I think, because you don't have to touch a ball that's covered in disgusting slobber. You can just hold a little cat toy, and they like jump at it and look so cute and adorable, and I love cats and hate dogs. That's all I have to say on the matter.
Okay. You would like Lauren's dog. His name's Pip, and he just kind of lays with you for a bit. And if you want to take a picture, he'll like prop up and like pose with you. It's really cool because he'll just be like laying on you, and then I'll pull out my phone and take a selfie, and he goes, and, like, just sit there until I take the picture. And he's the best dog ever. I love Pip. I think if me and Lauren ever broke up, I'd be more heartbroken about Pip. Pip's awesome.
I really liked one of my dogs, Shiloh, but he died.
Yeah.
He was a good boy, but he couldn't do much because he was fat and had a bunch of messed up things in his health. So he acted more like a cat, which is why I liked him so much.
I like your cat Loki.
Loki's adorable.
Loki's cool.
Loki can't walk straight.
Yeah. It's
My
really
my favorite animal ever that not in like top 10 animals, just
cool. Like a specific animal.
as a specific animal is my cat Samson. He makes me very happy. He was supposed to come to the house, but since Joy took her litter box, he didn't. And I'm really sad.
That was such a funny dude. I was shocked when you sent that text like Samson's gonna be in my room for about a week, and Colton was just like, no problem. I was like, no problem. Who the frick is Samson? Like, why is he gonna be in Caleb's
I
room?
thought y'all knew that I had a cat named Sam.
I mean, I'm sure I did, and I just forgot. But I was genuinely like mortified for a second. I was like,
Guys, I'm keeping this small child.
I was
in my
so
room for a week.
confused. I was like, and then I came home to Colton. It's like, Colton.
Oh my gosh, Siri just heard me say that.
I was like, Colton, who the frick is Samson? And he's like, Samson's Caleb's cat. I was like, oh, that's fine. I didn't know.
Nah, I wish that Samson was in my room right now. I love Samson. One of the reasons that he's my favorite cat is because he's the most well-behaved animal that my family has had.
Your family's had some stinkers.
Yeah.
Julia, Icarus, just to name a few.
Julia's pretty cool. She's come around. Yeah, no, when it like you don't get cats to like because you want them to like do tricks or listen to commands, but they're not like dogs. They seem like they're actively trying to make you angry when they're not listening. Cats are just like they're just sitting there and you don't really teach them tricks. You can, like I've seen people teach cats.
I will
tricks.
say cats are cooler than kittens. I cannot stand being around kittens because they are hyper and they will like break everything. Puppies,
they're not
too,
strong enough to break anything.
Oh yeah, they're not strong enough to knock stuff off a shelf and break it.
But yeah,
or scratch stuff up, and they run around.
They're really easy to control, though.
I do not like kittens in the slightest. I would take a cat, like a grown-up cat, over a kitten any day.
A chill grown-up cat is really fun, but I like it when they're hyper too. Because if you have toys, I have some fun videos of me with the kittens, like and they like jump 30 feet in the air. It's funny.
This is a debate where Lauren wouldn't have an ant. I think she would say dogs actually, but she loves cats and dogs. She loves all animals, but
This is why I like her.
she really loves cats and dogs. She wants cats and dogs like in our house in the future, and I told her like we're getting one animal. You can choose dog or cat, but I'm not having my house smell like animal.
That's why I like cats so much. They don't smell.
Cats smell to an extent,
but nowhere near as bad. One air freshener gets rid of the cat smell.
If you can train a dog to poop and pee outside, which you can,
you can. I don't think Icarus pooped or peed in this house very often, but the whole thing smelled like him.
Yeah, but he's a big dog who, if you try to get in the bath, it would probably
He'd probably kill you.
Yeah, like.
He would start talking and say, I don't want to.
No.
This is your warning.
No. Like, Schaefer's cool because, like, she's really tiny, so you just...
Small dogs are definitely easier to deal with. Like, if my wife wanted a dog, I would say we have to get a cat, and it has to be a small dog.
But that's why I want a golden retriever, too, because golden retrievers don't fight you. Like, when they get bigger, they just, like... They like being pampered, and I would pamper my dog. But... I want a golden retriever so bad. Those things are awesome. And they're cute. And just
but I never finished. Samson.
Yeah.
The only animal that we've ever had that, like, at least 80% of the time will come to me when I call him is my cat. That's not right. That just doesn't make sense. But, like, it's one of my favorite things ever. I will walk outside. He'll be sitting in the neighbor's yard. And I'll go, hey, Samson, come here, buddy. And then I just get to sit there as he slowly walks to me, and then he just walks around and I pet him for like 30 minutes, and then I'm finally happy again, and then I leave, and I don't have my source of happiness anymore. Not my source of joy. That's my source of joy. Shut up. So yeah. I knew it was coming.
He knew what I was gonna say.
I knew it was coming. I miss my cats. Yeah. I want a cat. I can't wait to move out of this house. And graduate college.
Most dogs that I've met and like I've been around long enough will come to me when I call them. Schaefer does unless Mr. Thomas is at the house because she's obsessed with Mr. Thomas and it's really unnatural how obsessed she is with Mr. Thomas.
She wants him, bro.
Dude, she really does. Like, she does not leave him. And, like, she'll go, I think she acts like a hound dog that, like, is always with its owner and goes hunting with its owner. She does not leave his side unless he says, like, fetch or something. Like, if like, she's a tiny little Yorkie who my mom puts, like, shirts on. She's one of those dogs. And then when Mr. Thomas goes out to his shop to do manly things, she just follows him out there and, like, chills in his very dangerous shop with sharp objects and razors and saws, and she's totally fine with it, which is crazy to me. But my stepmom's dog, Abby, she would always come to me. Pip comes to me. Schaefer does when Mr. Thomas not there. The only dog that I've known that hasn't was our first dog, Trelly, who was, like, mentally unwell. Like, that dude was stupid. It was funny how stupid he was, but he was an idiot, dude. Like, yeah, he would, like, run into our fence, like, head first on just because. Like, no one would be out there. He was an idiot, and it was hilarious. But he died, probably from head trauma. But,
Probably. Our only dog that listened to any type of, like, come here style command for me was Shiloh, and it was like 50% of the time. But he was a good dog. I liked Shiloh.
I don't know if I ever met Shiloh. Did I meet Shiloh?
You did at
did?
some point. He died in 2020 October. He was a really fat beagle.
Yeah.
He had hip
Oh,
problems.
yeah, I remember Shiloh.
I love Shiloh. We had him since we moved, and
I
he
love
was
Shiloh.
he was a really good dog. I have some, like, really sad memories of him because, like, now that he's deceased, and, like, when he was, like, we had to put him down, like, he was so old and all that, and, like, he couldn't move around at all and all that. So, like, all the memories I have of him, they just feel so sad knowing that he was, like, I don't know, it feels weird, but, like, even the ones when he was, like, a little boy, when we had just moved or something, it's just like, aw, he's so cute, but he's, like, gonna die, and it's sad. But I have one where he, like, him and Zeke, I was just, you know what, I'm gonna have fun with the dogs, and I went outside, and I was, like, running around. Neither of them would fetch. Neither of them would do anything. But if I ran around, they would chase me.
Yeah.
And this was when I realized that Shiloh was too old to play with anymore. And he, like, tripped and fell, and I've never seen a dog trip like he did. Like, he tripped and then rolled over the top, and I was like, Shiloh!
He wound up in the pool.
I went over and pet him, and then I picked him up and carried him back to the house, and I just laid it with him and pet him for the rest of the day, pretty much. But he was the stankiest dog. If you touched him, you had to wash your hands with an insane amount of soap because he smelled so bad. Yeah.
He had some stank.
He had some stank on him. One of our better pets.
I never met Lauren's first dog, Tank, but she, like, worshipped the ground that dog stood on. She tells me
Tank, like
stories.
Cowboy Bebop Tank?
Sorry. But yeah, he apparently knew how to ride a skateboard. I'd love to
It's a
see
really
that.
funny video that I have somewhere on my phone. It's like of a dog riding a scooter, and there's like a turn coming up, and it's so funny because it's a dog. He can't turn it, so he just like keeps going, and then the scooter just like slowly falls into a bush that's off the concrete. It's so cute.
Yeah. Anyways, you mentioned Cowboy Bebop. Is there anything you'd like to show?
Yeah, I got a lot of pops. I spent a lot of money on pops over the past couple weeks. Some of them were really good deals, actually. They were $8 online, and it was Spike, Faye, and Jet from the Cowboy Bebop shows.
I'm probably gonna buy Spike if it's still $8 online.
These two have come in. Sorry, let me hop up. These two have come in. Jet and Faye. So, very cool. Especially because I like Jet more, but Jet's pop is worth like $11 online, and
Faye's is
Faye's were
expensive.
$28, and I got it for $8. So kind of a dub.
I wish they had Faye in her normal
Yeah.
costume outfit.
Yeah. And then I also got this one. I got this at Five Below, just because it was at Five Below, so I knew it was cheap. It's from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Olivia Ayre is one of my favorite characters, so I was looking out for her. I also want Edward, and I would take Scar, but I don't really care about collecting this whole series. I kind of just got it because it was cheap. And then when I put it on me app, when I put it on the app, it was worth $22. So really, really good week, and it gets even better. I also got these pops. I'll start with this
I
one.
love this one. This one's so funny to me.
This is from like episode 2 of Demon Slayer. Nezuko's kicking the head off of a
I
demon.
know it's probably like really serious a scene, but like that leg kick on the pop is so funny. Like it's a little tiny pop. Just
Yeah.
I don't know, it gets me when I see it.
But so that one's worth $40, and they sell it for $40. But they were having like a 60% sale on it, so I got it for $15. And then I also got these two, which is Guillaume. I've been looking for him. I have his fig pin, so I can finally put his pop in front of it.
Oh, my
And
homies love
Kageo.
Guillaume.
So he's really cool, and he's in the next
He has a
arc.
cool haircut.
He's one of the coolest Hashira. Everything about him's cool. He doesn't have pupils. He's crying all the time.
Does he never have pupils?
No,
That kind of ruins him.
he looks a
But it's okay.
He looks cooler in the show because it's not those eyeballs. But he's like always sad.
Yeah.
The chase version of that pop has tears running down, and that would have been pretty cool to find. But if I found it at Second Charles, I would have sold it for like $150 because
It's a chase.
yeah, they like going a little expensive.
Yeah. Chase pops are
But I'm excited because he's
chase.
the next book option.
Yeah.
He's the next Hashira in the next arc.
I need to get some more chases.
And so I'm really looking forward to that.
I
Whenever
also
that will come out.
got a new pop this week, but I got one. You got like 11.
I have another one coming tomorrow. I can't wait. It's Spike.
Spike. I'm gonna buy Spike probably with my next paycheck because I've been wanting Spike for a while. I just haven't found him. And Cowboy Bebop's my third favorite anime. But I got the Gween Power Ranger finally. I've been talking about it for a month.
The Queen.
The Gween. This is him. The character's name is Tommy Oliver. This was his first Power Ranger suit, given to him by Rita Repulsa as a way of killing all the Power Rangers. And then they were able to turn him good, and he got to keep his morphing powers, but they were very limited. And eventually, he couldn't use them anymore, and they had to find a way to create a new Power Ranger for him. That's how he became the White Ranger. And then when the Mighty Morphin Rangers in and they became the Zeta Rangers, he was the Red Ranger. And was the Red Ranger up until he left the show entirely and then came back for Dino Thunder as like a mentor and was the Black Ranger, which was super cool. And that's my favorite Power Ranger series, but yeah, super cool. His actor died last year, so that's why...
That's how you got it.
No, I mean, he's just... Tommy Oliver's like the most iconic Power Ranger ever, so I wanted him. And my favorite, personally, from this show, besides the pink one, obviously, is the red one, because Jason was, like, super cool. But I already had the Red Ranger pop from the last time they did a Power Rangers thing, or Funko, so I just wanted to get the green one, because I like the green one.
That's fair.
And then I almost bought the black one, too, because they had the black one in the store, but the box was, like, insanely damaged. And the guy, for whatever reason, said he couldn't give me, like, the 10% off because it was, like, a brand new thing. And I was like, oh, okay.
Well, I guess go back at some point and get it.
I probably will if no one else buys it, but...
I highly doubt anybody who knows the value of pops will get it if they can't get the percent off.
Yeah, but it was a crazy damaged box, too, which is... I was very worried because he pulled those out before he pulled mine out, and he showed me, like, yeah, yours is in the back, but here's a couple, and he opens a drawer if you want to look at them, and then I was like, oh, no. This isn't good. But, yeah, that's...
It's
my
finally...
problem.
you having the Green Ranger is finally how it felt when I could show off my Demon Slayer pops, and I kept saying, I'm gonna go get my Demon Slayer pops today, and then the next week would be, they're not in. Well, I'm gonna go get them today, though.
When I went in there and told him, I was asking to check on my pre-order, and he asked for my phone number, and I told him, he's like, oh yeah, I tried calling you, but the store phone was down. And I was like, oh. It's like, yeah, it actually came in like last Thursday. I was like, well, frick.
Maybe we should have gone, like, I think it was last Thursday or Friday when we said we wanted to go.
Yeah, we should have. And I was like, well, hey. But it's okay, I still got it.
Yeah.
But
You got it in time for CALEB A.M. That's kind of all that really matters.
yeah, and I do love it. It's a really cool pop. The only thing I don't like about it is that his head is too far up in the box. And you can't really see his eyes, unlike the other one. But I might take him out of the box after a while if it doesn't increase in.
He's just a tall guy.
Yeah, he is a tall guy. He's sick too.
That's the only thing I don't like about this pop, because this dude's a giant. Like, he's like 1.5 feet taller than the other tall characters.
So you wish it was a bigger pop.
So I kind of wish he was taller.
Dude.
Like, if I could get that in like a, not the jumbo pop, but like the 10 or 8-inch ones,
Yeah.
I'd buy it again just because it would make sense.
Bro, I had a dream about this the other night, and I wish it was. Oh, it's only 7:01. Let's go. Okay. It's felt a lot longer than that, but that's good. I had a dream about this last night, but I really wish they'd make a pop. You know how they do the pop rides, and they have like Han Solo and the Millennium Falcon and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they would do Spike Spiegel and his ship. Like that would be sick.
That would be cool.
I would buy it, but they don't. And I wish they made Samurai Champloo pops, because I would buy 3 of them. Gene, Mugen, and Fu. Gene is sick, dude. Gene's so cool. Are you the one they call Gene? Yes.
Oh, this spike is $200.
Yeah, it's just the normal Spike.
Yeah.
Like they have him with the glasses, and they have him with the net catching thing from when that almost symbiote looking thing was
The only
on their ship, and then
the only reason the like the spike pops, or not the Cowboy Bebop pops in general aren't insanely expensive like that one, is because they're new. Like they just came out.
yeah
But like the older ones
are more expensive.
outrageously
Yeah.
expensive because
They're old, and it's Cowboy
Obviously.
Bebop.
like the old Fae is here.
See, that's the Fae that I want, but it's $59.
I would definitely buy this one too. But I like this Fae. And it was $8, and I was already gonna get Spike and Jet, and I was like, you know what, I'll get it. And then I will not. I don't care. I won't do it. I'm not getting Ed. I hate Ed. I refuse to complete this set.
Yeah, I don't.
The thing that sucks about that is because I want Ein,
Yeah,
but I could buy Ed and then just cut Ein off.
put him somewhere else.
I would if Ein was off to the side, like it was like one of the pops that has like a little pet with it.
Yeah.
I would probably get Ed and Ein, and then I would just take Ein out of the box and set him close to my Cowboy Bebop pops. I'd find someone that did.
Sorry.
But
Ein's
yeah.
really cool.
Was there an old Jet pop?
Not really. I don't know why I said that. Probably. Ein sucks. Not Ein. Ein's cool. Ed sucks. Sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, you should. Original pop. I guess I should have just gone to Funko.
See, you could have just bought that.
That would be $11 each,
Mm-hmm. Oh.
and I didn't want that one.
Oh.
And I wanted them individually boxed.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
I think it's for the best.
$40, $50 if that's the original.
Yeah, this is the original.
So Spike's like the only real.
I like this one more though. I like Spike's and Faye's original ones better, but he's holding his little bonsai tree.
I almost
Which is
bought
really
that
cute.
one when I was at the beach, but I really wanted Spike, and then I saw Jet, and I was like, well, I'll just get Jet, and then I didn't get it, and then Jackie tried to convince me to get the Cowboy Bebop board game. I was like, who am I gonna play that with? No one. Because it was like it's 4 to 8 players for the Cowboy Bebop board game. I was like, I am never gonna get 4 people to play this board
These
game.
are my favorite pops. They have
Words on the thing?
words on
What
it.
does this say?
It says, "Life is but a dream." If Spikes doesn't say "See you, Space
It
Cowboy,"
better
I'm
say-
gonna throw a riot.
My pedal board says "See You, Space Cowboy."
Easy
At church.
come, easy go.
My mom thinks it's weird
I
that
wonder
I
if
have
Julia
a-
says something.
She probably doesn't because it's Julia, but maybe.
She doesn't. She's in like 5 episodes, so I don't think she says anything iconic.
My mom has a Cricut, and I printed out CU Space Cowboy with the dots and like the font of Cowboy Bebop, and I made it into a sticker and like put it on my pedal board at church because there's like one piece on my wood that doesn't have Velcro on it for pedals, so I was just like, oh, that would look cool, and I put CU Space Cowboy, and then my mom was like, think it's okay that you have an anime phrase on your pedal board that you use for your church music? I was like, I don't think it's a problem. But you know, sometimes when I get playing, it's just like, I'm going, see you, Space Cowboy. And she was like, oh, is it a musical anime? No.
If you listen to the intro, it is.
Yeah. But of course, my mom is one of those people that thinks all anime is weird.
How could you think that?
I'm powering up.
That's it. Things are really heating up.
Yeah.
Pops I really want are, I want them to make FNAF movie pops. I don't think they will. Just because they already made like the original Five Nights at Freddy's pops, and that's essentially what these would be. But I feel like they could make them different enough, or the box would be different. So
Yeah.
So I really hope that they make them, because I'll buy the Core 4. I want Foxy, Chica, Freddy, and Bonnie. I want them because I think that would be really cool.
I want them.
I don't know if I would, if they had a golden Bonnie suit too, I'd probably get that one just because, only if it looked cool.
I want them to make Spider-Man 2 pops, which they made Miles Morales and the first game, so I don't know why they wouldn't make Spider-Man 2, but I really want Kraven, and I want to see what suits they would have for Spider-Man and Miles. If it's not just like the regular one, I would get it. I would buy MJ's pop. Because I don't have a MJ pop, but yeah.
What pops would they even do of the Spider people though?
What do you mean?
Like their original suits haven't changed.
They haven't. There's like slight changes, but it's nothing major. But Miles, they would probably do.
I really like this pop you have Miles, where it's like half invisible.
Dude, that pop is sick. I love
When that
pop.
box is so horribly damaged.
Yeah, thanks, Colton. My $200 Miles Morales pop ruined.
Really that much?
Yeah.
How close am I?
It was like for retail. That thing was expensive because it was from Foot Locker, and Foot Locker doesn't sell pops. It was like $30 at retail, which is insane for a Funko Pop. But I really wanted it, and now it's like $200.
175. Gosh. Can I have this?
No, you cannot. I remember when I bought this for $30, and my mom thought I was really stupid, and now I get to show her like, hey,
check this out.
Freak you. It's.
I'm gonna look up Spike and see how much the old Spike is.
But yeah, they would probably do Miles's Wakanda Forever suit. Okay, they would definitely do a symbiote Spider-Man, anti-venom Spider-Man, and they would do. I can't remember the name of the
This
suit.
one's worth 20. The one I got.
I can't remember the name of the suit, but the one that Miles wears, that has his hair coming out of it, that he wears at the end of the story.
Oh yeah, dude.
Which I actually really like. People hate it.
I liked it. Besides the hair coming out.
Yeah.
It looks weird.
If they ever release the shoes that he's wearing with that suit, I will definitely buy them because those things were just utterly gorgeous.
Yeah, I really like the shoes.
And yeah, I really hope they do, but I don't know. They would definitely do that pop, but
They do have an Ein pop.
Oh shit!
And he's flocked, but it's worth $55.
I have a flocked pop. It's great.
Do I have one? No, I think I wish listed one on here.
Yeah. Dude, my wish list is absurd.
I have a lot of things on my
Yeah.
wish list.
But
Man, I want the old Faye. Dude, how is old Ed, just sitting there without Ein worth more than Jet?
yeah, it's kind of
These people are crazy.
dude. Pops are, I don't know like how the pricing of pops work, but like, anyways.
I get annoyed when they release like such exclusive things. I don't understand that, because I know that you're going to sell out of the ones that you made, and so you're gonna make your profit. But when the value goes up, you stop making money.
Yeah.
Because you aren't selling them anymore. You're having some disgusting individuals online who bought 30 of them, selling them for a 800% markup. It's like, why don't you just release them to the general public?
Please.
So these people that aren't rich can have them?
Yeah.
The only way I can get selling pops for that much money is if they're like really old or signed by the person that like plays the character.
Yeah.
But like some of the Demon Slayer pops, they're brand new, but since they were a limited run or whatever, they're already worth $100. And it's like, okay, well, I'm never getting it.
Oh well.
Sucks for me, I guess. Yeah, it's one of my favorite characters, and I'm pretty upset about it, but I'm not too upset about it.
Yeah.
Ichiro and Shinobu are probably the only Hashira I won't get, and that really makes me mad. Like, they better just get another pop. Just make another one of them in a different stance so I can have them.
Dude, it's gonna be crazy. Like I always said, like one day once it becomes too much and I have no place for it, I was gonna sell my Funko Pops, but now I look at them like I really don't think I could part.
I couldn't get rid of mine at this stage in my life.
Right now, I definitely couldn't.
I mean, I just started collecting them.
But yeah, this is a bit like my intention was never to collect. My intention was to get a few.
Caleb and Andy bought me a pop for my birthday.
Yeah, no. After I got that one, it wasn't that bad, and then because I was like, this is just one pop. It's a gift. It's really awesome, and I can display it and take it anywhere I want to. And then are you looking for it?
Yeah, where is it?
Oh, on the wall.
I see it now.
With the other lights. And then I got the Golden Ant-Man, and I was like, now I have two. And then
they're of different series.
And then I was like, well, maybe I need one from other stuff I like. And then from there, it just like kept growing. And then after I had like 7, and then I bought that $30 Miles Morales, and I was like, oh no, it's over.
I did really good at keeping it just Overwatch and just The Office for a while, but then I saw a Demon Slayer pop, and I was like, alright, I'm pre-ordering that, and then I pre-ordered all of them. Yeah. One of my pop regrets, I no longer regret that I didn't buy Spike, Jet, and Faye, because I got them all for all 3 of them for the price of 1.5 if I bought them that day, so I'm not upset about that. I regret not buying an Orisa pop that I saw like every time I went into GameStop, but I thought it was $40 and it was only like 20, and I'm like, dang, I wish I had that. Oh well. But that's about it.
Yeah.
There are some that like I've seen that I'm like, oh, I kind of want that, but when they're gone, I don't normally regret it. Although there is one. It's not from any of these. There's a Demon Slayer pop, and like when the new sets have come out, they've all had like at least one alt version of Tanjiro, and I just haven't got those because I already have Tanjiro. I have, including this one right here, I think I have 3 Tanjiros. So I wasn't like, I didn't need them, but I do kind of want them. So like if I saw them now, I'd get them. But I saw one of them a bunch. But it was while I was still looking for Rengoku, Kanao, and Mitsuri. So there was like still 3 from the set I was looking for. So I was like, I'm not buying this one until I get the others. And then when I finally got the others, it was gone. So I might buy them one day. I did see some of the alt Tanjiros that I wanted in Second and Charles, and I was about to get every Demon Slayer pop they had, but they were literally all $25. So all the ones that weren't like the base pops. So, except for this one. He was $25, but his box was damaged, so it was $15. And then I looked online and somebody was selling it for $15. But I didn't have to wait. So
No
no waiting for me. Yeah. Taking off my beanie again.
Outside of Funko Pops, because that's like
All we talked about.
yeah, that and cats and
Cats,
dogs.
dogs, and Funko Pops.
Started a new series on Next Topic Media for those of you interested. It's called The Monday Memo. I enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed doing it because I just loaded everything I needed into OBS and recorded it. So there was no editing I had to do. I just had to make the video and then upload it. So that was a lot of fun. I used my mic. I got a new mic cable now, so I was able to use that effectively. Now I just need to get another mic so we can both use a mic on CALEB A.M. because that mic will pick up like every little hint of audio if you turn it up loud enough to where it'll hear both of our voices. Yeah. Me and Evan use it for Two Nerds on a Boat, and then there'd be random times in the podcast where our audio was so. So we stopped using it. Which I miss doing Two Nerds on a Boat, but oh well.
I'm not nerdy enough, I guess. I wouldn't take that spot from Evan. I was joking.
Your name's not in the theme song.
That's what I'm saying.
Your name's in this theme song. But yeah, the Monday Memo
Is
was
it?
fun.
Oh yeah,
It's CALEB A.M.
I was like, there's only 3 words in the song, and one of them is my name. I thought you meant specifically my name, not generally our name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Spidey News video popped off somehow. Like when I went to bed, it was like 50 views, and then when I woke up, there was like 8 comments, and it was 393. So I was like,
We had another sub.
yeah, I think it was from Spidey or the Spider-Man review, but I could be wrong. It wasn't live.
I don't know.
It was a video.
The one that has 120.
No, it's shorts. You're in shorts.
Oh, it was the video.
Yeah.
Oh wow, 416.
Yeah, dude, some of the comments are kind of funny. Most of them are like them agreeing with me, and then somebody said, I agree that the first game is better, but not for the reasons you said. And then somebody called me a sad, sassy boy, and said I was lost for saying this one game was not as good as the first game. I was like, okay.
In the world of someone who may find this video and look at this guy who makes a review claiming Spider-Man 1 is better than 2, I will say on behalf of everyone, who is this lost, sassy child?
It's like, did you read the other comments? No, you're speaking on behalf of no one else. Like, come on, bro.
I'm gonna say that.
Are you, what account are you?
It's not okay.
Okay.
Vlad. I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah. Ah, crap, that was in the video, my fault. Thought I edited that out.
What?
Me shuffling through my menu. I did not put a lot of effort into the editing of that video because I needed to get it out before too much longer, and I
didn't notice that.
Yeah.
My first watch, I was watching it while we were going over our exam review, so I had it like popped out in the corner, so
Yeah.
I wasn't like paying attention to the video.
it was more so just the audio that.
Dang, dude, like this dude put effort into this comment.
Yeah, no, that's why I liked it and loved it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to this guy.
Mm-hmm. I appreciated it.
Nice bait for engagement. Worked on me. Was he talking about the video or
Like,
like,
yeah, like-
the game?
I think he was talking about like Spider-Man versus Spider-Man 2. I don't know. Like nice debate, I think is what he meant. Or clickbait for engagement. I don't know.
I really like that part when you were like, everybody's tried to do those things, and one of the things was get your girlfriend to live with you,
It was the dog.
and you pulled up the dog. Like, that was my favorite moment. From the
Yeah, I
video.
thought that was funny. We've all been there.
This dude watched Cosmonaut's video.
What do you say?
It feels like Peter was nerfed and not as strong as he should be.
See, I disagree with that. I feel like he was overpowered with the symbiote. Like, I guess he is when he has the symbiote. He's like the strongest dude ever. But literally, once you like charge your symbiote and you double click the joysticks, like you don't lose any health. Like if somebody hits you, they die. Like you just destroyed everybody. Same with the anti-venom suit. Does the same exact thing. And I'm like, which I kind of didn't like, that you're not vulnerable at all. When you do that with Miles Morales, he just does this like ginormous electric shock that knocks down everybody, but none of them die unless they're already going to hell.
I'm really
But
hyped with how many views this.
yeah, I was really upset.
Because it had like 12 when I got
Yeah.
home from class.
I was really discouraged at first, and I woke up and I was like, but
It's
no
one of our most
subscribers.
popular videos now.
No subscribers.
Maybe one. We have 42. We have 41. It's third highest because Mario is 414.
No. It's cool.
Big dubs. Let's go. Oh, look. It's that's objectively wrong.
It's gonna take out half of our views. That's probably my favorite video that I've made.
This one?
Yeah. Or that, or the
Oh, Top 10 Villains did better than I thought.
that, or the top, or the breakdown of the dark web. Okay, that video was a lot of fun to edit, but it was not fun to make.
I remember those days. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop looking through our content. I remember those days when y'all were doing those challenges.
That was not a good week for Caleb. That was sucky.
I can imagine.
And yet I want to do it again. Just to make the video.
Now that you're 21, you should do it again with like 30 proof.
I can only drink anything with 50% alcohol content and beef.
Not cooked. Just beef.
Raw beef. I would die.
You die within the first 2 days.
Like, I'd be dead. Of course, I thought I was gonna die with Red Bull and fried chicken. I mostly starved myself that week. Like, I didn't eat a lot because all I could drink was Red Bull, water. I drank water up to my allowed amount every day, though.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I couldn't have done that because of, dude, Siri keeps listening to me. She heard me say earlier the whole like I'm keeping a child in my room.
That's what's scary. The police are gonna come knock down our door. Which one of you has the child? None of us have a child. It was a joke.
We have evidence on the stream.
Yeah, that's
so.
true.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a cat. It's not my fault they delivered a kid.
I didn't know. Yeah, I couldn't do that because I hate Red Bull. If there's only one Red Bull I'd give above a 5, and it would be like a 5.5.
Which one? The green?
The green one.
The green one was really good. I really liked it.
There was another one that I remember not hating, but I don't remember what it was.
No, I didn't hate any of them except for the yellow one. I wanted to take that and throw it into a fire.
Really?
Yeah, I hated that thing, dude. That was
Oh
awful.
man.
What?
I just remembered my dream last night was a dream. Has that ever happened to you, man?
Yeah.
Dude, you'll have like the best dream ever.
Oh crap!
It was like a pretty casual. I should have known it because it had my grandmother in it, and she's dead. Dang.
Frick!
I should have known, but it was a dream. I thought it was real.
I hate when that happens.
It was so fun, and I went to like this house and like stole from them. I should have known.
Yeah, I'm not a thief.
But like, I wasn't really stealing. It involved Andrea.
Oh gosh. I'm glad this wasn't a dream. Or I'm glad this was a dream.
No, I like.
Did she patch things up?
No, she forced. It was like a. It felt like an anime plot, bro. She like trapped me in like this house, and like I had to get through all the.
How did you not realize this was a dream?
I don't know. I thought it was real, and it was solely because I found a bunch of like collector's edition like art books and stuff.
A former professor trapped you in her house.
It wasn't her house. It was like a
trapped you
weird
in
like dungeon thing, and I had to get through the different rooms.
This isn't making it better.
And as I was going through the room,
weird dungeon thing.
I found a bookshelf that had a bunch of collector like art books and like books I was looking for. So I pulled them off the shelves and was like running around with them. And then when I got out, I kept them in the car, and I was so excited to have those. And now I'm realizing it was a dream. And
That's so funny.
I'm really disappointed.
Yeah, I would be too. I'm sorry, Caleb.
What?
I was singing the Samurai Champloo theme song.
The samurai.
Yeah, Yeah.
Some days, some nights.
Some live, some fight, some die in the light of the samurai. I don't think that was right.
I don't know. I like the African Samurai song better.
Bloodstained katanas, black men. That is a hype song.
That song's fire. My least favorite thing, actually not my least favorite thing, one of the things I did not like about that show was that I heard that song before I watched the show.
But
it's only 6 episodes, by the way. You should maybe, no, it's not worth it. And they keep doing the like, like they keep doing the beginning of the song, but they never did Denzel's part. And like every time it played, I was like, frick. And it made me really sad. I do like the beat though, so it could have been worse, but
it could be worse.
Yeah, that was annoying. It was also like most of the side characters sucked, and then they were only there to in like the
screw those guys.
Some of the last few episodes, like it was only 6 episodes, but when like the final battle like started happening, they all, besides one of them, just died in like really gruesome ways. Like it was like, why? These characters didn't do anything except be annoying, and then they're just like one of them just like, you wouldn't like it. Her body does the worm essentially. Every bone in her body does the worm. And yeah, one of them survived though. My least favorite thing about that show though was like it's called Yasuke, but like he doesn't do much in the show, and he's such a cool character. I just kept waiting for him to be a samurai and beat somebody up, but he like either doesn't fight or loses the fight. So it's like kind of like,
excuse me.
Yeah. Speaking of, when we get back around to watching It Invaded, I guess I could talk about this because of something I did yesterday. But there's a scene in episode 10 where Sakaido is fighting another guy, and the other guy like breaks his arm, and it's pretty hard to watch.
Sorry, I didn't want to get spoiled. I didn't hear anything.
Okay.
I'm just joking.
I'm gonna warn you.
I heard it.
I'm gonna warn you again when we watch it, but you'll see it coming because it sits there and he's like breaking his arm over his leg, and it's like,
I might have to leave the room.
It's bad. It's pretty bad. Because last night, I got into this like fun mood, and I was like, you know what? I made a list for underrated, overrated. I'm gonna start the underrated video, and so I found a bunch of clips from the 5 shows I picked, and a bunch of images. And I downloaded all of them, put them in my editing software. So now today, when I'm not studying, I'm going to be writing a script.
Nice.
So
Today, after work, since I don't really go to my 12:30 anymore, because he already announced the date of the exam, since I'm free from 10:30 to 2.
Free
fall.
Oh, free as
sorry. I'll be...
Zach Brown back? Zach Brown back?
I don't know. Probably. But I'm going to go to the library, get my favorite cubicle, and get some matte editing on. I'm going to edit your and Daniel's FNAF beach, Chris. I'm going to clip, like, the beginning of that Frank Sinatra video. 5 Nights at Freddy's! And just put that in as much as I can.
Please.
Audio.
The Vanessa and Mike pictures that I showed you, like, if possible, every time we say their names, if you just, put them on screen with a Vine boom or something, that would be hilarious.
But yeah,
because that movie deserves its meme status. I need the name.
Yeah, it's gonna be
the Zach Brown band.
It was. And then I got 2 videos to edit with JJ, or not with JJ, but of me and JJ, which those shouldn't take long. The bracket videos were a lot of fun because they're very short and they're fun. And
yeah, me
and JJ found some obscure reasons. The logos one was really funny because we were just finding the most obscure reasons to hate or like a logo.
Oh, like SEC teams, right?
Yeah.
Did you?
Who do you think won? Unless you don't want to be spoiled.
I'm gonna watch the video, but is it these logos or is it different?
For the most part, though, these logos, some are different. We looked at like the group of logos as a whole. So like LSU, you got to include their normal LSU logo, which is that weird futuristic font. Mississippi State, our state script. Florida one, the Gator. And then all the rest of them are basically the same, except for Kentucky, because they have an Alabama, obviously, but Kentucky has like their Wildcat logo also. Yeah.
I'm
I'm gonna not guess Mississippi State because I think that'd be too obvious and biased of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I think my personal favorite is, I don't know. I really like the Florida Gator, but I think his face is too long. Which actually, no, never mind. That makes a lot of sense. It's an alligator. They got long heads.
They got long faces.
I changed my mind on that one. I think for me it would either be Florida, Vandy, or maybe Auburn. I like Auburn's. Vandy has it's simple and it's black and gold.
You do have to remember Vanderbilt's changed their logo since that, and it sucks now.
Oh, and it does suck.
Yeah. Because if that was Vanderbilt's logo still, I would have wanted Vanderbilt to win. But now it's that new futuristic looking V, and it
I
sucks.
forgot they did that. Ew.
Which is stupid of them. Like,
Yeah,
why?
Vandy didn't win.
Yeah.
I don't like South Carolina's. It's too.
That was one of the funny ones we talked about.
It's like there's.
Because it was like.
It's so dumb.
It doesn't look like a Gamecock at all.
There's too it's so detailed
Yeah.
that it's like over detailed to where if you're this far away from it, you can't even tell what you're looking at.
It's sad that Caledonia High School copied this logo, but they took out the Gamecock and added their own thing in there, and it looks better.
Yeah.
When Caledonia High School does something better than a university,
It looks
You have a
really
problem.
dumb. Like
Yeah.
even from close up. That one didn't win.
So, is this like colors included, or is it
I mean-
just the logo?
yeah, the color has something to do with it, but
Oh, I'd say Florida won then.
okay. You want me to tell you if you're
Yeah.
right or wrong? Yeah, you're right.
That makes sense.
It came down to Florida and Arkansas.
I figured it'd come down to those two. I don't care for Arkansas as much. Though.
Arkansas is upon second look because I was like so confused on how that one was winning, but like
Yeah,
because JJ kept picking it, and then
Let me see it.
upon further look, you gotta look at it at the red one, not the one on my helmet, to really get the full grasp of the detail. But it's like very cool when it's the red logo and has the cool outline.
Oh yeah. I think I.
But yeah, I really liked it. Those are the two it came down to. Mississippi State made it to the Final Four, but if we're not including State Script logo that they use now, they would not have gotten that far because me and JJ both agree that this logo is kind of sucky. That one we don't really like that one.
Like that one.
I don't. JJ absolutely appalls it. I don't hate it that much. I just think we have better logos. Like our State Script logo is better. Our old banner Mississippi State one is
Cool
better.
Arkansas logo.
Yeah,
That is not cool.
that one's not cool. But what else? The interlocking logo is better. We just have better logos than this one, and I kind of don't like that we've used this for so long when we have better logos. Like that one's way better, in my opinion. I don't like the Bulldog at
I don't
all.
like that
I
one.
hate the Bulldog. I love that one a lot more than our current one.
It does look older though. Like this one would fit with other things. I like this one. I don't get the hate on this.
I don't hate it. It's just I think we have better logos. I love the State Script logo,
I like the State Script one.
and then of course the M over S is a better logo. But
I don't care for that one. It's too convoluted. I don't know what you're
Convoluted?
looking at. Like there's just so many lines that
It's
are
an
crossing
over
each
S.
other. Yeah, but like
But yeah, it's just like I don't hate this logo either.
I like this one a lot. This is one of my favorite ones because
I
it's
just-
M State. We're Mississippi State.
I
It's
just
so
think we
easy.
have better logos than this. But if we were just going based on that logo, State probably would have. I don't know. They got an easy matchup for the first round, but they would not have gotten far if it was just that logo. The State Script's the only reason they made it to the Final Four, and then they got out.
Some the teams that have more than just a letter or two on their helmet definitely had an advantage.
Yeah,
I do really like LSU stuff though.
I do like LSU stuff. It's just
They would have made top 3, I think.
Mizzou's is
well,
cool
it
too.
wasn't a top 10. It was a bracket, so there really wasn't a top 3.
I mean,
But
they
And it
would have been
depend-
in the semifinals.
they also got matched up early on with like
Florida.
Yeah, so it was we ran.
That's one of the things I don't like about brackets because if it's not done perfectly, where like it's like, you know, the 1 seed versus the last seed, which I don't know how
Yeah.
y'all could have done that.
We just randomized
There's not-
the seeds.
Like you could have the 2 best teams playing against each other.
That's
Although
why-
you
that's
can
why I
still
like
have
it.
that even if The only reason I don't like it is because that means that once the number one beats that second best team, it's done for. Like it gets boring to watch after that.
That's why I kind of like it though, because like Leonard made it to the final four of our community one, and he shouldn't have because there's 4 better characters than Leonard in community. It's funny.
I don't know who Leonard is.
He's the really old dude who like does at everybody,
Oh.
and he has a YouTube channel called Leonard Eats, and he tastes his food. But
Yeah.
like I like Kentucky's logo as far as letters go. It might be my favorite letter one, but their Wildcat logo is so ugly. It looks like a flame.
Now I have to look up another one.
You don't have to. You can just take my word for it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
I hate that logo so much.
I don't,
That one's cool, but like I hate.
I don't like these ones that look like they were made in 1995.
I love the ones from 1995. I think they're cool.
I like them as 1995 logos, or like throwback names. But if they were permanent logos,
Dude, if the uniforms we're wearing Saturday, if they were permanent, I would be so happy.
I didn't watch any of our games, so I don't know what we were wearing.
We state script, but this one's the first week it's different. But I'm so happy because I really want.
What are we wearing this week?
The throwback uniforms. I can show you a picture.
So like the wavy one,
wavy one.
like where the banner's waving.
It's you can look it up if you want. They're on the internet, but the '98 throwbacks. They posted a picture of the field too, and the field looks awesome.
Yeah, I saw the.
Yeah, those.
Oh.
I love those so much. I wish we would make those permanent again because those are beautiful. Our ones from last year were alright, which is that one.
Yeah, I didn't care for that one.
But I freaking love
I got to
the.
hang out in the football locker room that
You
one
did.
time.
That was a cool moment for you. I was jealous. Not gonna lie. Except you met Mark Keenum, which I've met him too.
I didn't meet Mark Keenum. I saw him and got nervous.
I wanted to talk to you, Mr. Keenum, but I got really nervous.
I didn't know what to say.
I didn't know what to say.
You're just so cool, Mr. Keenum.
Marky Mark.
Oh,
It's funny how many nicknames he has. Kiki Num Num, Marky Mark,
Daddy Kiki.
Daddy Kiki. He has so many. Dude, it's so funny if you go on Mississippi State's Reddit threads and stuff. Like there's so many funny theories about Mark Keenum that are hilarious. Like one of them's him being a drug lord. And it's
Oh.
full in detail on why they think that. It's so funny. My favorite one makes no sense, but they're saying if you twist the set on both the bully statues at the same time, the campus explodes. If you get one person on one and the other and you twist them clockwise at the exact same time.
We should try that. We should get 2 people to do it while we watch from a safe distance.
Oh, well, no more campus.
Guys, what am I supposed to do about my college degree?
If the campus catches on fire and burns down, then we get our degrees for free.
Which I think I've
kinda
always
stupid.
thought is really dumb because
Yeah.
it's
You're tempting
What
people to commit arson.
even past that, it's if I have a degree, there's no way that from Mississippi State, a school as big as Mississippi State, and I got it from the campus burning down. There's no way my employers would not know about the fact that
That's the campus that
everybody
burned
got
down, right? Yes, sir. You're not hired.
it. What year were you when it burned down? I was a freshman.
So you had one class.
Yeah. I'm sorry, we're not going to hire you today. Oh.
Okay.
Maybe they're just hoping nobody's stupid enough to not
burn
think
that.
about that.
Yeah. So far, no one's tried it, I don't think. So.
I hope not.
Dude.
My professor actually on Monday, we did an experiment where we had to. It was on groups, and we had to form a group, and then or not. We were assigned a group, and then we had to think of a way to attach a candle to a board, like a fold board, trifold board, whatever they are, with just tacks. Find a way to stick them on there with tacks, without it being like dangerous to where it could light the board on fire or where the candle would fall.
Yeah. It's good. It's a good thing to.
And it was like fun for like just like you got because it was like you're gonna go in a randomized order, and if somebody used the method you were gonna use, you couldn't do it.
Dang.
And then he said, I'm also gonna go first, and if I use the method you were gonna use, you can't use it. Which funny story about that. I came up with a method, and it was put the tack through the back of the thing, and then just place the bottom of the candle to where it was like that wouldn't be parallel, where it was perpendicular with the board, and then light it so the candle was like sticking out and it looked kind of cool. That was my idea, and he asked us if we should do a complex, or if he should do a complex or an easy way, and we said complex, and he made a complex version, so yeah, good on him. But then we were second after the next team that went, and they did something and it didn't work. They tried to, it was bold of them, I don't know why they thought it would work. They tried to take the flame that was already lit from the previous candle, melt the bottom of their candle, and then hold it on until the wax dried from the melting of the bottom of the candle. And then as soon as they let go, it just fell, because obviously the candle, it would have to be sitting on its butt to do that. The professor actually proved that I was right with that, because after everybody else went, he tried it and just set and melted the candle and set it on the top of the board and like balanced it, and it worked. But anyways, then when we went, like the whole class, I went up and did it, and the whole class was like, "Oh, that's pretty smart." And then the professor looked at me and he said, "Good job. That was actually the simple one I was gonna do." I was like, I know you didn't mean that to be rude, but it really came off as, wow, you chose the easiest way possible. Good job. But
you lost, but you won.
Everybody
You
else
won
seemed
at the same
impressed,
time.
and he seemed impressed too that we thought of it. So
Yeah. Your professor seems cool.
I really like my social psych professor. I think, no offense to the Darby, but I think I would have liked his class more, because
Seems like y'all do more fun stuff.
we do fun stuff. He's very casual in class, and he wants people to like him, so he's really nice to everybody.
Yeah.
We don't have a group project because he said he doesn't like when you have to work with people you don't know on something that counts towards a major part of your grade. And he has given us test questions. He has the class extra credit and the personal extra credit, and yeah.
Nice. Seems cool.
And his tests, I really like the format of his tests. They're like half multiple choice, half write out, but it's like easy write out, where it's like you need to know the topic, but it's kind of an opinionated answer for most of them. So I'm one of my favorite classes.
Nice.
Potentially my favorite class this semester. It's between that and Japanese. I don't know.
Excuse me, sorry. Are you ready for Friday?
No. I'm
Are you
taking
working?
I'm taking an exam, and let me show you the schedule for Friday. I wish I was ready for Friday. I'm gonna try to absolutely zoom through my exam.
This might be the maybe set up rehearsals.
This is nah. Okay, this is a bad week because it's homecoming week.
Yeah.
This is a more normal day, and this is Friday. Everything is an event, so yeah, not exciting. But
It is homecoming,
yeah,
so it makes sense. But
Saturday I get to work the game though, and since it's not a night game, I can just show up at not 6 in the morning, or since it's not a morning game.
yeah.
Thank goodness it was the Alabama game that was at like 8, right?
Yes.
I'm so glad I didn't have to work that.
Mm-hmm.
Watching us just get
I
destroyed.
can't believe it was an 8 o'clock game. Like, we'd never have that. And it wasn't like, I thought if we did, it would be for Arizona, since they are like from the West, where normally the games start at like 8 or 10:30 at night, because it's different there. But no, it was for Alabama, which makes no sense. They will do anything to get Alabama on TV, and it really pisses me off, because we're the ones that have to suffer.
Yeah?
Yeah. But it's okay. It's over. We suck. It's fine.
There's probably 5 state fans that stayed for the whole game anyways.
Yeah. One of my friends was one of them, because when they were showing the stands like empty, they zoomed in on her and she was like waving her pom pom and she got on Sports Center at night with Scott Van Pelt, and it was really cool. I was like, that's MC. I know her.
I think somebody that goes by MC.
What does it stand for?
Mary Catherine, I think. Maybe it's
Not the
Mary.
same person.
She was recently married.
Not the same person.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Mary Claire.
That's what she is. Sorry, I forgot your name. She's not watching. She's really cool. She was at Super Summer.
But for those of you who don't know, Fortnite coming back, and I'm excited.
Fortnite never left.
But yeah, it's
Chapter 1 is coming back.
I can't wait to post a win on my story and be like, ah, yes.
Yes, it's 2017.
Woo!
I'm a little bit nervous for it, honestly.
I'm nervous for it too.
I don't
'cause
think
I'm
it's
afraid
going to
because
be nearly as good as I'm hyping it up to be. So I'm
Well,
trying to set
if
my
they didn't take
expectations
away the
low.
sprinting thing, I'm not playing. Like if I still do this,
I hate the sprint.
I don't want to play.
That's why I'm not as excited, because it's like, yeah, they're bringing back the old map and the old guns, but there's still going to be AI characters in the game. There's still going to be like the bad HUD, the bad UI system. There's still going to be sprinting. There's still going to be the grappling thing, which I get why they have it, but I don't like it. There's still going to be all this other stuff. Like the only thing that's going to change is the map and the guns, and it's like I don't know if that's enough because I just
probably
don't.
isn't.
I just don't like. I don't like the way the game looks right now. Like if you go back and watch a video, old Fortnite
something sometimes.
looked so much better.
Mm-hmm.
Like visually, objectively it looked worse, but that's why it looked better. Like it is too complicated looking now. There's so much stuff on the screen. Like old Fortnite literally was just your weapons, your ammo, your building material, and like the map and like the thing in the bottom. There's so much stuff on the screen now, and I really hope that they change. Like somehow they manage to like change everything. I know they're not going to.
They're not.
They're not going to. But I hope that they change the sounds back to the old sounds, because like one of the sounds that is just in my head sometimes is like the old like storm closing in sound. Dude, it is kind of close to that.
Mhm.
Like that, man, that crap gets me.
Yeah.
Like, it's sad to think that I'll never hear that again.
Yeah, no,
It's. I go back and watch old Fortnite videos just to feel something. Like I probably watched the Ninja 2 Perfect Fortnite video like 1,000 times because it's so funny and it's so pure. And
There's a video that's like the old intro music. There's one that's like this one. I've clicked on this video probably 100 something times because I'll just click on it. Oh my gosh, I don't vape.
Yeah.
Stop giving me toxic therapy ads. I don't vape.
I'm assuming that if the game is like you're suggesting, where it's just old map, old guns, and same like gameplay, I'll go to each location one time.
I
and
think I'll get
play.
tired of it pretty fast.
Yeah.
Especially since I don't know why. I get why they didn't do Season 0 or Season 1 map, because they're like, especially compared to now, they're really bland.
Yeah.
There's nothing in them. But I prefer that.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they went back to Season 1, Season 2, or Season 3 map.
I wish they do Season 3.
Season 3 was my favorite map.
Or Season 4. Because
Season 4 got rid of Dusty.
Yeah, I like Dusty Divot though. Not as much as Depot, but Season 4 still had the old racetrack. Dude, stop. I can't deal with this, man.
Man. Imagine it's winter break 2017.
That's what I'm saying.
No homework. No need to worry about school. Just you and your homies playing Fortnite Season 2 on a Christmas night, dude. That's enough
That's
to make me
literally
grow
what
man cry.
it was.
Me and a dude I met on Overwatch, like he got me to play Fortnite, and I played it every day with him, and it was the most fun I think I've ever had playing video games. And it's not a shell of what it used to be. And on that note, you gotta be there at 8:30, right?
Yeah.
We should probably wrap up.
Now I'm sad.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Blame Fortnite, not
It
me.
is Fortnite's fault for ruining their almost beautiful game.
I'd say it was beautiful.
It was. I just wanted to
You never know what you have until it's gone.
until it's gone. Wow.
Well, thank y'all so much for watching. You've been sufficiently Caleb A.M. I'm Caleb Ladd.
I'm Caleb Griffin.
Come back next week where we will be asking another question. There will be another series of Bible verses.
And we'll be talking about Fortnite again, probably.
Unless it absolutely sucks, and then let's agree now not to mention it.
If it sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to be sad. Bye!
Like always.